Shime Flow 3. Again, this is one distinct set of flows. All 5 of the flows will fit together. I'm going to show the transition from the second to the third, which is what we're doing, and then the flows within the third. I'm not going to go over the individual techniques. You can see each one of those in separate videos. Shime Flow 2 ended with me in full mount, tate gatame, and I'm doing Suigetsukan Shime, thrusting knuckles. That's the end of the second Shime flow. My first technique on the third Shime flow is osaegami Shime. There's a couple ways I can do this. Just from full mount, using my own body weight to hold them down, grab the back of the head, put my hand on the chin, and snap the neck. That's not going to create much of a flow, but that's a nice technique if you want to practice that way before you turn them over. I need to take my weight off of them, and I'm going to use the twisting neck motion to roll them over. One intermediary step is I'll lift that ankle up, bring it to the other side. So I'm pinning them with a knee ride, ukigatame. I can still do osaegami shime, neck snap, using the pressure of my knee. But again, I don't want to snap the neck. I want to use the neck to turn them over for this flow. So I actually lift my knee up as I turn the head. They're going to go with that because they don't want their neck snapped, and it's going to roll them over, and they're going to come right back up, and they're going to start facing me again. I'm just going to start up my next technique, ushiro gatame. I'm going to snap them down and then go under their arm. We do it 3 times though, just to practice the motion. I snap them down, then they want to right themselves and come back up again. I snap them down, they want to right themselves and come back up again. I snap them down a 3rd time on the way up. My hand is on the lapel, comes across to the opposite side and grabs the shoulder as I duck underneath their arm. I now have a half Nelson, and I'm going to go around to their back to create a full Nelson to set up ushiro gatame. Before I go there, I want to make sure to get my hooks in on the close side. Once I come underneath and get that half Nelson, before I go around to their back, I'm going to put my heel on the inside of their thigh on the close side. A lot of people lose this opportunity to go straight to grabbing the back before they get their heels in, and they don't get a good position on the legs. While I'm still in this position, I bring my heel to the inside of the thigh. Then I go to the far side to get the other half Nelson to create a full one. At the same time, my leg goes all the way around the body, and I get my other hook in. Get my heel on the inside of the opposite thigh, and sit back. Got nice counter pressure. Got my full Nelson going into the back of the neck for ushiro gatame. Now, when you're here, make sure you're not crossing your ankles. All you have to do is put a leg on top of your foot and press down to break your ankle. So keep the feet apart, but pushing the heels to the inside of the thigh to help prevent them from rolling or trying to get out of the technique. This is also going to help me on my chokes, which I'm doing next, the choke and the strangle I'm about to do next. Here I'm going to go to hadaka knee. I'll let out one of the arms, come around the front for hadaka knee. And then I just go a little bit deeper, pushing in to get the strangle. Now it's real nice if you can keep the arm, keep that half Nelson set up, trap the arm in there while you're doing the strangles. It's going to help prevent some of their defensive mechanisms to take the pressure off the choke and to get the hooks off to turn out. If the shoulders are too big for you to get in there, that's fine. Just let go of that shoulder and come back around to get hadaka san. One more time. Starting at the end of Shime Flow 2, I'm on top of them. Tate gatame, I just did Suigetsukan Shime, thrusting knuckles. You can do the neck snap from here, osaegami Shime. Lift that ankle up, come across to my knee ride, ukigatame. I can again do osaegami Shime neck snap. I'm going to lift the weight off, do the neck turn, and it's going to turn them all the way over, and they're going to come up and face me. I'm going to do my snap down. Snap them down, they come back up. I snap them down, they come back up. I snap them down. This time as they're coming back up, my hand on the far side on the lapel comes across, grabs the shoulder on the other side. As they're coming up, I duck underneath the arm. Set up my half Nelson. heel on the close side comes around into the inside of their thigh. I wrap my arm and leg around their back. My arm is coming underneath theirs. My leg's coming all the way around to get my heel to the inside of the thigh. I got full Nelson and I'm sitting back. Got my full Nelson and my heels. Make sure not to cross your ankles. I'm just putting my heels to the insides of their thigh. Pressure until they tap. Let one arm out. Come around the front for hadaka jime knee. And then in deeper for hadaka jime sun. If that arm is too big or your arms are too short, just let the second one out. Come back in to reinforce for hadaka jime sun. That's the end of the third flow. Good luck practicing at home.